Hey guys, welcome back. It's time for another, it's been a little while, Pokemon card artist spotlight. Starting off here, we got two today. We got two smaller, not necessarily smaller artists, but two artists that have done a little bit less on in the terms of Pokemon cards. So we're going to take a look at in two in one shot, two for the price of one. First up here, we have Tetsuya Koizumi, who is an illustrator for the Pokemon trading card game, who has been illustrating since Crimson Invasion, starting with Selgor. For a list of cards illustrated, go here. We're going to pkmncards.com. Personally, my favorite spot to take a look at the cards that an artist has done. Unfortunately, it does not include any of the Japanese artwork. So if there's any notable Japanese cards that I should check out that didn't come over to English, feel free to let me know. Most of this modern stuff has. But, you know, there's always exceptions. Or I guess if the set hasn't come out yet in English, then there's a possibility that might be missing. But as always, we're in for a treat with modern Pokemon cards. Every time a set comes out, we have so many different awesome artists. These two that we're going to take a look at today are no exception to that. So let's take a look through. I want you guys to let me know what is your favorite artwork from each of these artists down in the comment section. And I'll see if I can pick one out. I did not preemptively pick any, but I'm gonna see if I can pick out my favorite here. We have the Morgrem, very cool. Drillbur. I love when there's a certain art style, and it's definitely present here, that you can almost tell who the Pokemon card artist is. A little bit more noticeable for some of those veteran artists that have been around for a very long time. But others, some of the new ones that we've seen, incredibly good, incredibly amazing art styles that have been added to the card game. I do really love this Tornadus V here. It's crazy to think like how much extra people or artists can do with a Pokemon card when they're given the entire card to do so. And I think this is one of those examples. Something like the shiny Pokemon here, great. It's a picture of the Pokemon itself, but then the background is kind of non-existent. It's just the shiny. In order to make those baby shiny cards, we have the Pignite here with the dishes. I guess something to play in along with the Sleepy Tyranitar alt art. Very cool. Gotta like that. But yeah, the Tornado so far definitely my favorite. It'd be interesting to see. I really hope that Pokemon does something different with the reverses and maybe do like an extended art version of all these cards in the reverse slot. Even if it's not the entire card, just to have the art go out to the borders kind of thing would be kind of neat. Maybe make it like a hollow foil kind of thing where the artwork part is foil as opposed to the non-hollow versions that we have. I think that would be something cool. I'm not getting my hopes up because you can never tell what the Pokemon Company's going to do. There's a very good chance we're just going to get more of the reverses with the shiny stuff down here. Around everywhere but the art box, I guess you would say. Art box in the yellow border. All right. Do really like this Squirtle. Very, very cool. But yeah, man, the Tornadus is good. I'm not even a Tornadus fan itself. It looks like they got a chance to do a lot of the baby shinies, which is cool. All of these done in very recent times, obviously. But yeah, it would be cool to see what they get going forward. It would also be cool if Pokemon released more of the sets that were like retro, kind of like the 25th anniversary promos where it was new Pokemon with an old style. So if maybe level X's and stuff like that, to see these new artists do something similar to that would be really, really cool in my opinion. Drampa is nice. I do like the shading that the artist does here. Just really cool. Something as simple as a Kingler on the beach just looks really awesome. Got the nice shadow work, shade work. All right, this Crabominable is stirring up some kind of, I guess that's his freezing punch, maybe. Poor Flabebe. There are a ton of I need to see if, is there somebody out there? There's got to be somebody out there that collects Pokemon hiding from the rain, right? I feel like there's a lot of Pokemon that are like in caves, hiding from rain, etc., or putting a leaf over top of themselves. Similar to and there's definitely a Charmander that's got a leaf over top of him, blocking himself from the rain. I know somebody down there in the comments is going to pick this Raichu and a Alolan Raichu GX. There's just something really cool. The same with the Muck and Alolan Muck tag team, to have the two of the same Pokemon with the region different version of itself. Pretty cool. Type Null. Man, I've still a very odd looking Pokemon. I still don't know what to think of it. It's got a lot of weird things going on. The Slackoth is pretty awesome. Just up here sleeping on the branch. He's got lots of snacks to look forward to when he wakes up. The Persian from the Unbroken Bonds. So it seems that unless there's a Persian down here, there's not. Then yeah, I kind of like the fact, or I like when the promos, the pre-release promos, if you want to call them that, the build and battle kit promos are done by the same artist with a different artwork. But regardless, if it's a different artwork, I still think it's way better than just putting a stamp on something that's within the set. So that's a new thing that they do, which is pretty awesome. Here we got the Squirtle again, reused artwork there, but rightfully so. It is a beautiful Squirtle at that. Here's a Charmander too. I guess he's, man, maybe there. How many Charmanders are there that are blocking themselves from rain? There's at least two. This one, and this is not even the one that I was thinking of. All right, so here, this is kind of cool. We got the Ultra Prism, and here's an perfect example of what I was talking about. We have the Heatran promo, which is identical to the Heatran in the set, other than the artwork and the stamp and I guess it's outside of the set. It's the SM promo, because it's in that build and battle kit. You guys know I'm going to have a little bit of bias for the Mawile here. Do love, that is definitely one of my favorite Mawiles. I don't know if there's a Mawile that I don't like though, so the bias is definitely there in terms of the Pokemon selection. So maybe I gotta pick that, but Tornadus is probably right there. We'll say if I'm not allowed to pick the Mawile, I'll go with the Tornadus. Selgor, Simisage, and Tangrowth on the last page here. Very cool. The Grass Boys. From a couple different, I was going to say, are these all from the same set? But they are not. This is from Crimson Invasion. And these two are from Burning Shadows. It looks like I had the order in reverse. My apologies for that, but tough. We're not going back. There's no turning back. Second artist, we have AKIRA EGAWA, who is an illustrator for the Pokemon trading card game, who has been illustrating since Unified Minds, starting with Riolu. So it's kind of cool to see like what their first Pokemon they ever illustrated was. I feel like it's only a matter of time before somebody collects one of each card from each artist and has the first one that they ever did. That'd be kind of a cool binder to see as well, because you get the variety in artwork, and you'd also have kind of like their entry card. All right, so let's get on in here. We got Lurantis. Very cool. I like this Pokemon. I don't know if it was this or maybe I'm thinking of Levani, where I liked the Pokemon until I heard the noises it made in the anime. I feel like it might have been both. Maybe it's just like grass Pokemon that do and make too many weird noises that just can't do it. So very cool. Already coming up here, we have a Mawile. Again, very cool. This Flareon is awesome. I love the buildings in the background with and kind of lighting up the sky. We got the dark and flames coming off of them. Very great use of light there. Cool. This Raichu kind of matches. Also from Cosmic Eclipse, a little bit of a city vibe going on there. The Mawile, very cool. We got sort of a thunderstorm. I don't know if we're in along the coastline that this water is going on, but pretty action-packed regardless. With the Ninetales here, looking out over the city. Not quite the same vibe that you get from these two, but sort of similar. Do like it a lot. The Garbodor, Billy's favorite. I know she's watching. If you guys have any Garbodors, make sure you trade them to Billy. We have Melodic. Man, I don't know if there's a bad looking Melodic card. I remember the Melodic V coming out, and it was just it was so much nicer than the other Vs. We got the Lucario, again with the city background, so maybe that is a telltale sign. If you see the city in the background, there's a pretty high likelihood that you have the EGAWA. And again, the colors and the shading on a lot of this stuff are just awesome. We got the Blaziken VMAX, and the Blaziken VMAX turned into a Rainbow Boy. Celebi. We got the Umbreon with the feet. I know a lot of people were like hit or miss with the... but I think this is more just like perspective. You can see how small the back paw is. It's more that it's like sticking out towards you. But I get it. I guess the Mewtwo V Union as well with the nubs. People were too nubbed out. I don't know. Is there a fear of nubs? Is that a phobia? I'm sure it is. Somebody can let me know if there's a name for that. I feel like I do not want to look that up. We got the Mew VMAX, the card that I could never pull. I kind of wish it was more that you could see more of the like city background here. I do get kind of the it makes sense for the artist, etc. But I feel like maybe there's just a little bit too much going on that you can't truly appreciate the city in the background. Would be nice if you could. Chandelier VMAX. That has got to be one of the nicest VMAX cards. Just absolutely stunning. So we get a little bit of like a paintbrush kind of style here, as you can see. Throughout the shading and stuff like that, especially prominent in the chandelier to give it kind of that like shiny kind of look. Do like that. We got the Zekrom, so awesome to see a trainer gallery done by, I'd like to see a trainer gallery done by each artist. Would be cool, and probably not realistic, but would be really cool to see. Luxray, again, we got the city background, very cool. And it's not just like a city plop there. It kind of looks like it belongs. I would imagine that the majority of that stuff, I didn't even notice, but the Duraludon as well, very cool card. Pulled a couple of these bad boys. The Enamorus I have not pulled. We got no city in the background. Enamorus, I'm still not sure how I feel about that Pokemon, but beautiful artwork nonetheless. The Ho-Oh, do like the Ho-Oh. Wish the Ho-Oh got the alt art treatment in the same set as the Lugia, but I feel like people would that'd be too much. People could not handle that. Basculegion here, really nice. I like the glimmer kind of on his nose. Really nice artwork overall. The Gardevoir as well, really cool there with the Diantha. Character rares, they win me over every time, all the time. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like these videos. I know they don't normally get the views that some of the other stuff gets, but it's fun to go through and take a look at what artists have done, especially just like to see all of their work in one place is, I think, is something special, and I think that's a large reason why people like to put binders together of their favorite artists. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I will absolutely see you next time. Make sure you join the Discord, and bye.